is Raymond Mugisha, and welcome to our second episode about misbeliefs that we carry along with us every day of our lives. Well, the thing is, we do not know how to identify some of these misbeliefs. We do not know how to argue against each one of them, and then we do not know how to replace these misbeliefs with the truth. Now, the first step is to identify the misbelief. Find out what is disturbing your life. Find out what is really dragging you. Find out what is really not helping you prosper, do what you really love, go on in life or move forward in life. Secondly, you need to argue against it. Argue against it because you are not exactly what you are harboring in your mind, in your heart, in your life. You are not exactly what you are thinking about right now. Number three, you need to replace that misbelief with the truth. The truth is you are intelligent. The truth is you have a sharp mind. The truth is you can do anything, so you are not exactly what you think you are. I want you to have a positive attitude. I want you to change focus and have a positive attitude. I want you to have a habit of doing it now. Doing it now. It is very important. Doing it now. Do not leave what you are supposed to do today for tomorrow. Just avoid that. Procrastination has become a habit in our lives. Let me just take it back a bit. Let me talk about the Pearl of Africa, my lovely country, where a lot is really happening. We have a culture of getting into one thing and then we broaden it. The education that we get is really good. It is okay to have education. It is okay for people to go to school and study. But remember, you are not going to do anything for yourself if you think the education that you have is going to get you something. You have to have an attitude to think differently, an attitude to do things differently, an attitude to think beyond what you are thinking, to think broader. All right, so 15% is something small, because the reason why people actually do great things is because of the attitude they have, and then 85% of the time it is because of the attitude. 15% of the time is because of how many figures you know, how smart you are, etc., etc. And what is really hurting is 100% is getting into the education system, and we are forgetting that people must have an attitude to do something. People must have a positive attitude to actually prosper in life. But it is a shame that only that 15% is what actually people are fighting for. Yet millions of dollars are going into the education system, and we don't even we don't have the slightest idea that attitude is very important, because having knowledge and not knowing how to use it, that is a loss. It doesn't really help much. But having the attitude and then do something, now that is really great, because not all the educated are having these gigantic businesses in town, fancy buildings. It is not about the education. These people have the attitude to keep pushing. They believe, they hope, they have the faith. It's always about the mind. The mind helps you. It triggers very many emotions. It triggers a lot of energy within you to keep pushing you forward. So I want you to learn to have the attitude and forget about what you actually do to get you something. Education is going to help you have the knowledge. You're going to pile knowledge into yourself, but if you do not know how to use the knowledge, you are in gone case. So have the attitude and then push yourself forward.